all there this morning. The one to the right, the first one we tied, she's a little skittish. The others were okay. I did not feed them any grain yet. They still have hay in front of them. I didn't feed their cohorts across the gate any hay yet either. Reason for that. They can get a treat when the others get tied up. That's just easier. These girls are here. They still got a bunch of hay. Don't gotta worry about that. Those girls are there. And I guess I better see what I can do to get that gate fixed because, well, that was straight last night. It ain't now. And that gate is, if I remember right, the frame for that gate, that used to have woven wire tied to it. There's a mate to it. Get up here. If I can get up here. That wall right there. The gate that you can see. That was the mate to it. That still has woven wire tied to it. And it's got more uprights in it. And don't even ask where that one used to be, but it fit in here when we redid this years ago. And then I got the cow panel put on it, livestock panel, whatever you want to call it. That's one that's old enough that the welds that hold all those rods together are actually pretty good. I've done stuff with some newer stuff, and before you even take a pair of bolt cutters to cut things where you need to, the rest of the gate's falling apart, or the rest of the panel's falling apart. Anyway, I am going to feed all these girls some grain, get that over with, and go from there. Piss them off. And I wish somebody would magically come in and spread straw. And I'm hoping Ty feels good enough to have those other calves up today too. I'm not, after playing skitter on one of them. You know, wrap the rope around, grab the gate and pull. That's what I did with one of them. The last one that got tied, that's the one it was. Literally got pulled around the pen. Union cows, I tell you. Once they get into the pattern of not going back in the barn during the day, they do pretty good. Red, you don't got to spook them over there. They're still scattered clear in the barn too, but through the rain so far this year, you know, 2025, just the 5th, they spent most of their time outside in a lot, even though it's been raining. And as of this morning, it was raining when I came out, by the way. Currently it is not. Somebody left me a pile to try to step in so I get back through the gate. At 5 o'clock, it was right on 2 inches of rain for the month. So that, you know, averages half inch a day. Because you can't count the few hours of today, right? You can, but still averages damn near half inch a day. So thought I'd bring up that tidbit. Oh, and for those of you that are getting the cold weather, I keep looking on the 10-day, and I need to look again this morning and see what they've changed it to. But we're 48 degrees this morning. We were 46 all day long yesterday. But for the record, it did not feel that warm. We'd get an east wind, which brings in the cold. Then it would turn right around 5 minutes later, and we'd get a wind out of the west. And no, that's not the sun trying. That's light pollution from the city. But it is pretty. I mean, it makes you think it's going to be a nice sunrise. Oh, I just now noticed. Oh man, it won't come up. There's stars. Edge of the clouds are right here, which is about the edge of the feed barn. And you can see the clouds there. That's the edge of it. It is all clear sky that way. There's a star you can see. Oh, and clouds starting. The edge is there. So clouds to the north, clouds to the east. Blue sky to the west. God knows what it's going to be like, but we will find out. But for those of you that are getting that cold, I know Richard Wilkins said last night it was snowing like crazy and the wind was blowing and it was drifting and it was getting colder. Y'all stay safe and stay warm. Do what you got to do. We're this far. Oh, we might get this one yet. And yes, I still kick myself in the ass for the way we did these lockups because we didn't know when we got them that you had to have them set up differently. We got a whole bunch of concrete blocks and bricks and that kind of stuff and filled in so we'd have a nice concrete feeder. And we shouldn't have. We should have just left a concrete trough. Third hole from the end. Had 3 of them slip out of that hole so far. So, I'm just waiting on these 2. And yeah, she hurts today. Get this done and then go to town and see what we can find for a refrigerator. Pain in the butt, because now they're all 36-inch wide, and what we got is 33 inches wide. It's 33 by 33, and it almost seems like it's kind of hard to find 33 by 33 now. They're all 36-inch by cabinet depth. Cabinet's depth is 24. It's not very deep. First one she's taken to water after we got the others tied and finally fed these. And she just doesn't want to go back in. I don't want to pop the other one with the gate. I better not. It's going to hit her in the hock and then she's going to kick the gate. I'm going to wear the gate. I don't want to wear the gate. She just needs a little encouragement. Hey, sweetheart. Where's forward? Hey, that's forward. But you're not supposed to back off. Let's try this again. Forward? Hey, look at how forward works. Okay, on her we know you curl it under and to the left and it's forward. And there all I had to do was grab her tail. Oh, there's one down. Too slow. So the first one there, she never did drink. She was there 20 minutes, never drank. This one who's being a pain in the ass, I was going to give up on her. Now she's looking down at the others like maybe they crisscrossed each other again. Anyway, she was going to give up on her, and I said, give her a second. And she stepped up toward the post right here, stood there like she was in a show ring, and then walked over and she drank. Trying to see how much she drank, at least an inch out of there. Well, that ain't too bad. I mean, none of them are caved in. They're not lacking, but whee!
Not prepared for that one.
This is so fun. Need to get back to doing like we used to do when we give them their booster shots at weaning. Well, they're in the chute, which is right around the corner. You put the halter on and bring them right in at time. But we can't do that with more than a few at a time anymore. We used to have, when Dad built all this, there was the dividers all the way down, and a couple of these have been rusted off, and there's chunks of shaft in the ends of them to keep the base in place. But the rest of them, I mean, we weren't using them. The holes were full of crap, even though we had plugs, but the plugs rusted in. And then we kept them, and I was going to use those to build a feeder similar to what we got out in the feed barn. And that never happened. Didn't see it coming. So they went in the scrap about 3 years ago. But there would have been, what, 25 or 28 of them. Kind of funny, these two. That one at the end and that one at the end came with those new cows. And where they come from, I would have expected them to just be easy going and calm. And they're the worst two in this pen. These other two are better. Anyway, gonna get her drinking. Ty untied her and she went that away and flipped herself on the ground and banged into the gate. Then came up here and stood here and looked at me, and I told her she could drink. And she finally took the step forward and she was just gonna go drink, and she decided not to. Maybe she'll drink, maybe she won't. Kind of like horses. You can lead them to water, but that don't mean they're gonna drink. Oh, maybe. She was right to there last time. Same water that's in the other trough, sweetheart. Go ahead and drink it. Yeah, I'm going to say that she knows where it is. She's either going to go drink this time or she's going to get tied back up. Oh, she's the one that plays with it all the time. That's why she's taking longer, but there she goes. You came to see us. Ouch! Didn't say grab chest, hair, and pull. Nobody said grab chest, hair, and pull.
Your nose and flick it.
Excuse me. So, Becky made me spend money on a new refrigerator.
I did not make you spend money on the refrigerator.
Actually, I got lucky. That's the cheapest one they had. Well, almost the cheapest.
No.
So, Blakely was getting ready to leave, and Blakely ran up to me. I didn't have my camera out.
So help me. I am good.
Bye-bye. Just perfectly. And now she's going to shake up her mother's pop some more.
Can you flick them over?
Anyway, figured I better show you that.
I'm going to flick you a booger.
Rainey playing with a toy and
Come here.
being a healer.
Flick you a booger.
Flick them over?
Blakely.
Flick you a booger.
Blakely. Hey, little girl. Tell everybody bye-bye. Hey, Blakely.
Blakely, say
So we did learn something about Sansom. The guy at Home Depot, he's really good. He knows appliances. He said even their brand new ones have the same issue this one has. They freeze up. They frost in the back. The new one, I think we end up with an LG. It pretty much the same. Got the two drawers and top. But instead of being 33 inches wide, it's 36 inches wide. Why? Because you really can't get a 33-inch wide. It's hard to find them. And if we did get one, it was going to be quite a bit more. So Becky already called Scott and says, hey, can we move those cabinets over? So sometime, well, the new one comes the 10th. He can wait till it's here. It doesn't matter, but he's going to go ahead and do that. That way I don't have to deal with all the molding. Maybe I can get him to do a couple other things while he's here. We'll see. But anyway, that won't last long enough. Who's that in the camera? Who is that? I didn't say grab it and cover it and make it all disappear. There we are. What do? Do we come down to the barn? We came to the barn and went over and saw TT playing with the heifers. She's got everything in this barn fed. I was going to go feed the other barn, but somebody here decided she had to come out with me. So, and then we had to go take Bandit back up because he jumped out of the pen. We came back down so we could actually see the heifers. Then we passed her off to her mother, or her grandmother. She's waving to her mother's pickup, telling them bye-bye. As I told her we come out of the house, tell Mama bye-bye, we're leaving. Hey. Go. Yeah, everybody's pickup's over there. If I turn around, everybody can see that maybe. Oh, can you tell everybody thank you for watching? You tell them all bye-bye. See you tomorrow? See you tomorrow? Can you say see you tomorrow? Okay, see you tomorrow. That's what you're going to get. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all had a good Sunday. Hope everybody has a great Monday. That's that pretty girl with patches on her eyes. She seems to be pretty calm at the moment. One of the ones next to her I had to help tie with. She went ape shit. She's now tied at the bottom end instead of the upper end. So hopefully she goes back in like she should. It's a process.